Ugh, y'all. This is an Avis Cherie unpopular opinion, child. Listen, I forgot to post this. This happened on March 15th, around about that time. So I got a message and a plea for help about a situation, and I wanted to run this back to these spells. Ooh, I know we're in a spiritual warfare across this land, and I try to understand it sometimes because sometimes I just get so outraged with some of the stories that come across my airwaves. So listen, a young lady casting spells, idolizing a man in a relationship, not dealing with their sufferings and their weaknesses of their low self-esteem, childhood trauma, adulthood trauma, or whatever unaddressed traumas. And child, then let a man up in her house around her kids who was creepy and cringy. And then you've been seeking psychics. This person's been casting these spells and doing all these things at these altars, right? These false altars. And now you find yourself petitioning darkness to attach not only to you, to control and manipulate not only your environment, but the environment of your children. Now you tell me that you have control over what you called upon. You tell me that this is what you wanted to manifest. You tell me that that's the energy that you was looking for. And now one of your children have been violated. Sometimes people don't even do that. They just pick the wrong person that's wearing many masks, many different perverse spirits on them. They come in with that intention. So I'm not saying it's all about witchcraft and spells, but I'm saying that the person that you're petitioning may have witchcraft put on them and curses that they're operating in. And they're coming with the ill intent to conquer. They're operating in a Jezebel spirit. They're operating in a perverse spirit. The spirits have offsprings. They have spirits attached to them. Child, listen. And then, mothers and fathers don't believe the kid. But I hold the responsibility and the onus is on the caretaker. Being real with yourself, assessing yourself ongoing daily as needed, and keeping it 100 with yourself. Where are you broken? What trauma is still existing and showing up in your lifestyle and the people that you choose to be around? Who are you letting inside your life? How did the violation occur on your watch? And it's the same violation that occurred in your childhood that your parents did not prevent in your life. And then you want to have a curse or a witch put a spell on somebody to be attached to you and your babies like Velcro? Now, I'm not attacking this person that I'm helping. Of course, I'm not doing that. But I will deconstruct the ideology that made sense. I have to gut you in order to get it out of you and repair you and rebuild you in love. But it's got to be accountability. We're not doing that because now you're going to leave the door open to have an excuse about how a minor child is violated because of your choice, your decision, because you are a broken child operating in an adult body. And that, furthermore, validates the stupid expression of hurt people hurt people. The only way hurt people can hurt people is if they still hurt and traumatized. They're numb to that pain. They're numb to that hurt. They didn't grow from that pain. They didn't go from wounds to wins. So now you think it's just okay to ignore your stuff, bring a baby in the world, and then expose them. Because I have a hard time believing that if you are a survivor of being violated of any magnitude, some of us raise up. The devil knew that we was going to piss him off all the days of our life. We are a warrior. We are a conqueror. We are a lion. We are roaming to and from in the spirit. When these dark principalities try to even come in, when you don't even know it, when you innocently think you're getting with someone that has your best interest, let me tell you how that thing picks up in you and have you waking up out your sleep and catching somebody in the act. We make them dark spirits and principalities nervous because they must come under the subjection and the power of the Holy Spirit, because God used you to break a chain. And once you've come out of it and you've broken that chain, like I will continue to say, at that point, that is your mantle to continue to break chains in every atmosphere you go into. You are not off work in this body with God's breath breathing and living in you through his word. You are not off duty. You can't say, oh, okay, I stopped the abuse in my family, so I'm cool. I'm straight. Boy, bye. Girl, bye. You better sit down somewhere. You got work to do. All right? I'll elaborate later. But God's love and God's peace, God's healing to you expeditiously in that order. This is your girl, Avis Cherie.